Good evening, traders. Welcome to the second summary of the day. Not second, the third one, sorry. Today I started the day with a loss. It was my first loss this month. I wasn't so happy, of course, but I took this. I found that I shouldn't take this trade. I found why, and I want to explain my wrong vision to you to avoid this in future. So I was looking today only for buys, as I mentioned just before the session, that price is sitting on the fresh demand, the big imbalance pool from yesterday was already taken, the impulse was beautiful, sharp, and price went down to the 1 hour demand zone. Let's draw this zone. Right, yes, we are here. This is 1 hour time frame, and here is the very powerful demand, because here was resistance, and as I mentioned on the course, I really love the zones which are made, in this case demand, just below the resistance. Price was sitting here, made imbalance candle as here, the 1 hour imbalance, and then strong shot to the upside, which was also the break of structure. This demand was for me, this kind of demands are for me the strongest zones, and this was the beginning of my trap. Let's go here. Yeah, the Frankfurt session opened with my expectation. Here I drew the equal lows above the zone, so I will repeat this over and over again, that equal lows above demand are more than likely want to be taken. So I was waiting with patience. It was just few minutes before Frankfurt, and then strong shot to the downside. I found also here the equal lows, and I was unfortunately focused on those. So when I drew very bad my next equal lows. Pavel asked me why, if I yesterday was waiting for deeper invader, bigger liquidity grab, I just took this. I found here that this is the high after break of structure, that here we have also M5 demand inside 1 hour demand. I thought that this is so small distance between this week here to the end of this demand. This is so small distance that the liquidity grab can be stronger, and this was my mistake. I was blind, and here the equal lows should be drawn whole with the wicks. Then I would see that these are still equal lows, that this small move here, the bearish candle, as I drawn this before, this is not taking the liquidity. I was really blind. I think that I was so strong looking for a trade to make this week good, because this is the middle of the week. Tomorrow is my last day of trading. I think that in this case my emotions made me blind, and I wrong read the situation. So guys, just always take a look how you are drawing your equal lows. Here, if this week means that price was last time here, left some sign in here, and here also nothing was lower, yes. So this was my mistake. I should close this trade with smaller loss. I was really honestly thinking about this after this pin bar, because it was too strong. Even later when appeared the bearish candle, this one, or the 5 minute after London, I was so close to close this trade, and somehow I really believe that this is just closure of those negative cells here. I have too many drawings now. This one candle, there were negative cells, and I thought that these are closed. So I had two feelings: close this trade because too strong push here after opening of London, and no, I was waiting. I was even in the same moment I was writing in chat. I am not multitasking guy. I should remember this. So yeah, I just read this wrong. I drew wrong equal lows. Very bad. And then I said that I'm not touching the charts. And honestly, one of you helped me a lot. This was Ken Young with his share on the main chart. Extremely helped me, really, Ken Young. If you are looking or will look this video, big thanks to you, because you opened my eyes on something else. That below the demand, we don't need this now, is the imbalance, beautiful imbalance from this week to this week. This could be potentially the sign that not only the demand is important, but the price went so strong up that left here imbalance. This candle here at afternoon of the 27th July is the rejection pin bar, which invited probably to go deeper, because here was break of structure, yes, and then was so sharp move, then left imbalance, and even then later was the confirmation of bullish power that made a demand. But this, I didn't found this before. Only Ken Young opened my eyes, and look guys how extremely accurate this was. This is the 1 hour time frame by a week. Wow, yes, fantastic. When I also looking on the bigger picture, I didn't like that so long time the bearish channel is forming. So I was so sure that if we are already on the 1 hour demand, that is safe, boom, safe to take a buy. So my direction was correct, my way of thinking, but too early. I'm also making mistakes, maybe not so often, but if these are really stupid mistakes, yeah, emotional problems. I wanted so much to take a trade, and that's the result. No rush on the charts. So explanation: I took a very powerful 1 to the 9 trade, 27 pips, but this time very safe with extremely low risk in my case, because all of possible criteria were in here. And to explain this as a full usage of my tools, I will use also here the real volume, and in the next part I will make it fast because it's already 8-minute video. I'm always watching the time now. So look guys, here we had equal lows above the imbalance pool, and this price action was still on the 1 hour demand. The one fact I didn't like here is that this whole price action was below the baseline. The blue line is a baseline, the beginning of the engulfing bullish candle, and the price was really long time on this demand. I don't like when price action is below the baseline, but when I found the share on the chart from Ken Young, I was once again optimistic, and I was looking for a trade just to cover this loss, and it was just my second try in this day, and I didn't want to finish the week with just few percents up. So yeah, this is the first thing. Yes, equal lows, liquidity grab, perfect rejection from this imbalance pool. And then I waited with patience that price make really a fresh high. So yesterday I just took the trade from somewhere here. If this is very similar price action, yes, to the yesterday. You can compare this, guys. This is always very similar moves. I would take this trade from here, but this time after loss, I was waiting really to see the fresh high, really the break of this accumulation phase. So everything, equal lows, liquidity grab, first high, and then calming down. It was extremely good. I was aiming for same level as my first loss, to the round number 38400. Yeah, 38400, because in first case this is the kind of almost round number institutional level. Better is the 38500, but the 400 is also nice for me. But the other thing is that I found here the interesting area. Yes, here was the last push to the upside in here, and price made kind of resistance with equal highs, and these wicks are very similar, and I thought that this is the very good area to look for a safety P. Extremely good. I was holding here because my stop loss was moved below the below this demand in here on the way, because my my target was at first to cover this loss and finish the day with some small profits. So I was holding this without the fear, without any stress. Of course, the price went extremely higher. Could be better trade, but 1 to the 9 is beautiful. I'm still not in the 1 to the 10 club with some of you guys. Congratulations. I cannot cannot catch you in there, but I'm happy with 1 to the 5, honestly. But 1 to the 10, one day I will join you guys. I promise. So in this case, I want to switch to the real volume and the confirmation. First thing, the footprint chart. The price action was almost 1 hour. I didn't delete this. Almost 1 hour before New York session, so still my time of trading. Look, guys, on this powerful move. Here are the equal lows which I marked on the trading view chart. But this is the 5-minute footprint, not 1 minute. I'm only using the 5-minute charts because the candles are bigger and I can see here more data. The M1 candles are too small, sometimes 2, 3, 4 clusters. I like to see powerful move, especially the break of structure. So here, when was the liquidity grab, here price, this is the week, yes, the week touched the 1 hour imbalance pool and left here the insane big heavy sell order, 136 contracts. This was close at break even and price broke the structure here, and this is the area which I marked on the trading view chart as a first fresh high. So break of structure in here. So what happened? Look, guys, which candle caused the break of structure? Only buys, almost only buys, yes, but the main thing is 3 clusters with no sellers. The move was so powerful. There were no sellers on the market. Yes, here this huge order which was placed. Never mind. When I just wanted to say that this huge order was closed here. Even the break of structure was with no sellers and boom, fresh high. I want to mark this just quickly. These 3 clusters. Beautiful. Price was sitting here. So if I see the imbalance and price is sitting, look, guys, how it was on the 1 minute time frame. Let's see you can see this delta, powerful, yes, extremely big impulse from negative delta from the sell orders. It was this pin bar, rejection pin bar with the 136 sell contracts as we seen on the footprint chart. This was that. Tapped, closed, no sellers on the market. Then look, guys, on this powerful move, so sharp that every candle had a gap. Insane, yes, totally insane. And here the price calmed down. Here was the top of this imbalance from the M5 footprint chart, crazy accurate. So I found this, that I couldn't have more confirmations that price want to do what it want. Even here the negative order was on the third deviation of the VWAP. Multiple confirmations. Perfect. I couldn't lose this opportunity. And insane. Yes, insane movement. Let's switch back to the charts. Please let me know, guys, just by the way, if this is not chaotic for you, or chaotic, I don't know how to say this word correctly, because I use the TradingView, yes, for the Instagram, because this is beautiful, nice candles. It's easy to operate, but in videos, for me this is easier to zoom in, zoom out to show the price action, because TradingView I like to show you the price action, what I'm focused on, and then if this is interesting situation, it is easier to show you with the very specific real volume, is with the confirmations. But a lot of us and community are trading only price action, so for me it is easier. So let me know, guys, if this is not making you nerve or you are not pissed off that I'm switching the windows. For me this is really easier to show you what I am looking for. Here some of you took the sell position. I wasn't looking at chart because of course with my rules I was after my trades, not my time of the day, but here was dangerous just by the touch. Maybe months ago I would take this trade to sell. I was trading more aggressive. Now maybe my requirements are bigger and I'm looking only for low risk setups. And look, guys, this supply was already used 2 times. Yes, it was the 3rd time, but also very risky because there were 2 zones close to each other. You can see here. Yes, here's also move up to the upside. To the upside to make a big sell. We had 2 supply zones close to each other and the price still couldn't go higher. What already made, yes. Always be careful if there are no 2 zones. Really, I mentioned this already 2 or 3 times before on the short video feedbacks to the losing trades. Be careful. It was nice drop, yes, it was 20 pips, but for me I wouldn't know where to join. Still not so beautiful break of structure, and even later when the price made equal highs, it wasn't taken here. If it wasn't taken here, price didn't want to break this because higher was another supply. Not because, yes, there was the big chances that price want to also take maybe some sell orders from the higher zone. I have no idea how to explain that. For the last few days I see only 1 to max 3 setups a day. So there are 2 reasons. Price is really making shit, or second, as I said a few minutes before, my requirements are bigger. I see more things. I'm also learning with you guys. I'm not any kind of master, big boss or something like this. I'm also learning. Some of you are with me from December or January, and even Christoph a few weeks ago told me that he also see that I change as a trader. Pavel told me this. Some guys which are following me for a long time see that I'm also learning, changing my style a bit. But this is still same strategy, to looking for the manipulations, to feel the orders, to look for imbalances. But maybe my requirements are really higher. I see sharper. My eyes are a bit better. I don't know, but I don't see more setups for now. I promise some of you that it is possible to take 5 to 10 trades a day. Not trades, the setups. Some of the days from the previous group were like really 10 to 12 setups a day in just before New York session. Now maybe it's messy price. Please tell me, guys, what you think. But is this the price action, or really I'm looking only for the a with 10 plus setups. I'm not sure. Yeah, here I took a stupid loss. I am really proud of you that some of you really knew that I made a mistake. I didn't need to explain this. Perfect. So this is thank you, Pavel. You asked me even twice. One time on the main chat, second on the private message. Seb, why? Why you took this trade? Wow. I was too sure. Yes. So tell me, guys, if you took more trades today, because the chat is mostly quiet after beginning of New York. I didn't see anything safe. Yes, that's it. I prefer to see only distribution or accumulation as a clean boss and liquidity grab. So if we are in the middle of the move, I trying to not touch the charts, and here was risky. In this case because of second supply, in this case because of equal high, and nothing happened later. Nothing interesting. It was too late. It's almost closure of the New York. Okay, guys. Once again, damn, a longer video, 20 minutes. But I'm impatient, guys. Sorry, I have alarms. I have the clock in the second window, and I still talking. I hope that this is not bullshit talk for you, and you can learn my or see my point of view and why I'm not taking some trades. Yeah, so my bad loss. And thank you, Ken Young, for 9% for me. Have a nice day, guys, or evening, and see you tomorrow. In 2 days, we have another live Zoom. I hope that it will be fun as last time. See you and thank you.